Alright. Hello, hello. Hello. Does this sound good? Okay, yeah, I can see the mic gauge moving. I don't know what you'd call that. Anyways. My headset unfortunately is kind of broke, but like, just a little dangly on the right side, so should be fine. Outside me coughing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. But we should be fine playing games. We should be fine playing games. And I think we'll be able to hear me. Let me just get the volume back up. And yeah. I love that I wasn't going to make it the schedule till tonight, but then I was like, I kind of want to stream tonight though, so here we are, I guess. I'm still weirded out by that liking thing. I need to go to my settings and see if that's something I can turn off. Like, please stop liking activities I'm tagged in. Who's that though? That avatar look cute? What game are you from? Anyways. I kind of forgot what we're fully doing right this second is what's bad. Let me actually make sure Steve's good. Steve's good. I think we'll just go back to Valence Valley. And, well, Starlight Canyon, rather. Mama! Thank you! Oh crap, I dropped my controller. Thank you! Hello, thank you. How you doing? Oh crap, I really did drop it. That wasn't a joke. Oh my god. I can't believe it's been 7 months. Oh my god. Feels like it's been like 3. And Rabs with the bomb. Thank you, thank you. Right? Like, oh crap, it's crackling. This is such a great start. Let me just quickly fix that. But yeah, it feels like it's been a lot shorter, but no, it's been 7 months. Impressive. I appreciate you all for sticking around. Thank you, thank you. All right, that should sound better. I don't know what causes the crackling. I really don't. What weapons am I working on? Lux, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Oh, by the way, just in case there's people who watch the VOD, I noticed Euphoric Chalice had followed me yesterday while I wasn't streaming. So if you're watching this video or have magically showed up, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. You're number 141. Number used to be higher, but for some reason I've lost like 2 followers. Nobody recent. I don't know what... I could not tell you what happened there, but eh. Your day's going well? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I'm doing well, too. I thought I was going to take today off, but I was surprisingly in the mood to play today. Actually, it's not surprising. Me and Mom were talking about Tales in the Sky specifically, and I was just like, crap, I need to finish what I'm playing now. So I got the bug up my butt to continue playing, so that way I could get closer to finishing up and then playing, not Tales, Trails in the Sky. I also need to finish Tales of Arise, but only because that's going to get real confusing if I play Tales of Arise and Trails in the Sky at the same time. I do still plan on picking back up Trails of Arise this week. Tales of Arise, oh my god, that's going to get so confusing if I let it. I just don't know when this week. It's either going to be one of these work nights, or maybe I'll, like, do it Friday. Because if I have money Saturday, I kind of want to pick up the new Pokemon game, and figured I might as well stream that. I don't think I'll stream it regularly, just the first bit that I play. It is, really. Like, if you're a fan of both, you get very confused real quick. I remember when Mom first got into it, and she was talking about the other series, she was getting them mixed up, and I was trying to explain it to her, but I was getting them mixed up as I was trying to tell her. It was hilarious. I don't think either of us knew what we were talking about at the end of the day. That's not what I wanted at all. I want Steve. Yeah, boy. The core of the party. Yes, Alexa's here. But, probably, if I finish one, if I'm not close enough to finishing the other, I'll pick up something small like Metal Gear Rising or Astral Chain. Something that's on the shorter side. I need a shorter game. I've been playing way too many long games. I already told Ren, but for those of you who remember the horchata incident, I think I'm saying it right now. I do have horchata. I'm actually drinking it right now. It's really good. It's actually really good. Don't know if it was a smart idea though. Now I think about it, I have a cough, and this is technically milk based. So, oops. Tastes good though. Speaking of which. Oh, dear. Ow. That kick's hard. Also, what's up with the concept of a dog statue? Where is your origin? What is the origin of a dog statue? Actually, there's probably a lot of places that could get its origin from, now that I think about it. Oh my god. This, like, wrench could have, like, upgraded forever ago if its attack was high enough. I don't like using the Sith points because you might need it later down for the build-up, but I guess we're doing this now. Oh, there we are. Smash wrench. I like that staying as a wrench. I like that staying a wrench. Okay, lightning and beast. It's probably going to need a lot of beast. Because I really don't want a hammer on this playthrough. Wrenches are a little quicker. Let me know if I sound off at all, though. I don't think it should, but my headset is kind of broke. But not, like, where the mic is. It's just that it dangles a little on the right. I don't know what you'd call it. The base is cracked. So it's kind of dangling. We might be able to get a new one out of warranty, though. So that'll be fine. We'll see. Like, it's still usable. It's just not tight on my head now. So this part's a little wonky because you don't want to overspend and then waste points, but this takes a while. Still needs lightning. The main reason I want to go back into Tales of Arise, though, is that it really has been way too long since I played. Like, I'm getting more... like, tonight or tomorrow night, I'm going to play the game in my own time and try to see if I can get myself re-familiar with the controls. Because it's been, like, over a month since I played. And I don't want to... like, have problems. I don't know how else to word that. It's the one Rin made, right? It's really good. I love it. Like, she drew Pyra really well. I liked the design of it. Like, it's really neat. Or good, rather. I can't talk. I say that every stream. But I'm a fan. If I ever have money, maybe I should commission her for a 2B. We'll do one more lightning. Yeah, it looked really good. And you're right, the attention to detail on it was... She was looking at a good reference. Dear God, it still needs more. I'm gonna put some beast in, because I've done, like, a lot of lightning. Dear God, it still needs more. Oh, that's fine, though. But yeah, it's been, like, what? Like, since my computer died? It's either since my computer died... No, I think it's since my computer died that, I haven't played, Arise at all, and it's noticeable. That's fair. It's fine, though. I just lost Steve and Max. Crap. Well, I made poor decisions, and we're gonna have to leave this floor as soon as I'm done with it. Crap. Okay, good thing I already got the dungeon key, so I don't need to worry about killing that. Hi, Rin! How you doing? How's your day going? Sleepy? I feel that. Crap, that hit hard. That hit hard. Oh, no. As well. I wasn't going to stream tonight, but I got a bug up my butt to stream, so now we're streaming. So, Slight Gorilla stream. By the way, I can't spell gorilla if you didn't know. Found that out today. At least not the one I was supposed to. Oh, and I'm drinking horchata right now. Actually, Rin, it was supposed to be the other gorilla is what's funny. Yeah, he was talking about how... He was asking me what I thought of his new profile pic that you made him. And we were talking about how good it was. Yeah, you know what? I think people knew what we meant. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think drinking horchata right now is a good idea, though. It has milk in it. And that's probably making my throat worse. Yeah, that gorilla. I meant to type that. Oh, the geostone's over here. She holds it so affectionately. You like it cold? I'm trying it with ice now. I got it straight from the fridge, but it was like I saw that it could go with ice, so I was like, well, I'm going to be streaming anyways. I'm not sure I like it with ice, though. I think I like it waters it down a little. Yeah. You know, I can play... I don't think I always think I would have too much trouble learning another language, but the English language is hard enough. Like, who knows? Maybe another language would be easier. I gotta drink it fast. Yeah. Probably wasn't the best choice for a stream drink. I'm gonna probably, if I stream long enough, I'll probably grab a water. I wanted to... It depends on, like, how active the stream is. I want to try streaming longer on the nights a little bit again. Just that way I can actually make progress in these games, because this one's like 50 to 60 hours long apparently, and Arise is 40 to 50. So I need to like crunch it a little bit. However, if there's like one person hanging out with the stream at that point, I will probably still end it because that's like 2 dead. But if possible, I'd like to try streaming till 3 again. If possible. Well, it also depends on how I feel. Up, I got a drink. And a question. Let me just... 2,405. Yeah, he did say hi to you. Okay, so two... Okay, we're gonna be way in the back here. Oh, this is an easy one. If you get arrested, who's the first person you'd call? Mom. Mom. Like, she'd ask me what happened and then bail me out. Like, there's no one else. It'd be mom. It'd be mom. Oh, double question today. 2759. Two. Oh, this is a weird one. If you were like Dorothy, traveling the yellow brick road, where would you want it to lead? If you were like Dorothy, traveling the yellow brick road, where would you want it to lead? The fuck kind of question is that? You want it to lead to sleepy time, or are you just saying sleepy time? You want there? Ah, okay, I see, I see. Where would I want it to lead? A really nice sushi restaurant. Like one of the all-you-can-eat ones. Like the one we went to for my birthday. We might even go again. They have really good salmon. Like the best salmon I've ever had. Oh crap, I want sushi right now. But I'm broke and nothing would ship sushi right now. Oh. I feel like that's not the type of answer I'm supposed to give. I don't know how else to answer that. Someplace where I don't have to interact with a lion, Tin Man, or Scarecrow? That's fair. That's fair. The heck? I think I hit a button. Hey, I'm gonna close this down real quick. You're probably gonna see it. Oh, you got a gigantic crab and cut it open, ate it, and then got 6 more big crab. Honestly, sounds like a good dream. Give me a second, guys. I gotta close down the game. No, not the game itself, but just the game capture. Here, let's go to my room real quick. Because apparently when I set my controller down, I hit my keyboard. And for some reason, what's going on in OBS is happening quicker than what's on the game capture. Which means I'm hearing and seeing stuff like delayed than you guys. Which is weird to think about. Actually, I guess at that point, we'd be caught up. But either way, I got it fixed. I got it fixed. It's fine. Let's see. What's some new stuff I got? Nothing much. I could have swore I got something else I could make. I think I need to go back. Oh, I should be healed up at least. Saving, because I don't like game overs. We're already 10 hours in, though, so that's good progress. I don't know how much of that 10 hours was proper, like, counts towards that time, you know? Sometimes maybe you take longer and something. Hey, Toji, how you doing? How's your day going? I'm doing alright. Cough's still an issue, but I'm working through it. What's funny is Mom's over her cough. Like, for some reason, my cough is sticking around. Like, WTF? Oops. Let's not be a flower. I do not want to be a flower today. I don't want to be a flower any day, personally. Oh dear God, Steve got sniped. Do I have Ripod fuel? No, crap. Okay, bye! Running out of the crunchy bread. Oh crap, I repaired the wrong weapon. Seriously, that gun's way too satisfying. Crap, this feels like a Steve level, and Steve's already dead. Maybe I should have made the clown body. I hate the clown body. Steve deserves more respect than that. But if it has higher defense... Ouchie, ouch. It's all fine, it's all fine. What's a... Camera, please work. Never mind, camera, you can go back. I need to switch back to Monica. I need to get her stuff leveled up. I've been neglecting her these last few stages. I say that, but then I'll end up neglecting Max. Maybe if I look out, I'll get some Ripod fuel out of one of these rocks. 2 would be preferable. Flame crystal. Super hot pepper. Oh. No. No. Oh, you tease. I just healed, too. Oh wait, I think there's a pond over here I can heal at. Let me just, yum. I could have held the guard button, but I decided not to. Not my smartest decision. On plus side, my sword goes burr. It hits real hard. And because I have a gambling problem. Oh, yay. Angel Floor storage or hell. Okay, wow, that made up for the other one. I need to get that one kid who wants to play hide and seek, and because she'll make all those be angel coins, and I like doing those. So, up, drink, thank you. Doing a bigger one so that way we get the... Up, another question. You saved up on points. Though I guess I don't got a lot of big stuff lately to spend them on. I don't want to do the game redeems again until I'm really caught up on what I want to play. Which, I mean, I know that's probably not a popular opinion, but... I feel you should probably do the sleeps. But don't go to sleep yet. Let me answer your question. 1542. What was your biggest aha moment or revelation? What was your biggest aha moment or revelation? That's a weird one. That's another weird one. I don't know if I have one. I hate questions like this because I don't have a good answer. Like, what was your aha moment? I'm stealing that. That's mine too, because I've done that. I've done that too. You know what? Fair enough, Rin. Rin, that's my answer too, because God knows I've done that. Or at least something of that vein. Literally had the flashlight, was looking under the bed, then looked at my phone in my hand.
Which shall it be?
Alright guys, red or yellow? First come, first serve, red or yellow? Yellow, 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 yellow. English sucks. Oh god, that's just as bad. Should have known it was going to be red. I feel like I should just do red.
Here you are.
A bone rapier? I think it's a weapon for Monica. Let's see. I need to organize this again. Yeah, it's a bone rapier. The problem is... has low durability. Honestly, no. I'll get back to you on whether the... Honestly, I'm probably going to sell that. And if it sells for like 1 cent, I will say the banana probably would have been better, but I probably wasn't going to use the banana. So, we'll see. We'll see. Technically, a weapon should be better. I mean, maybe I should look it up. Maybe Bone Rapier is secretly OP. But the fact that it's not super durable scares me. Oh, good. No, I can't open the chest now. You bitch. Ha! I don't know why, but the enemy is close enough, it won't let you open up the chest. But it's not like you have to be outside of battle. You could still technically be in a fight, but if the enemy's close enough to the chest, it won't let you open it. I'm gonna go back and heal. Because I don't know how it works, but the pawns kind of... You can heal from them again. I don't know how it works. You can't do it multiple times right away, but it comes back. Well, good thing you can't fall off the stage. Oh, don't fall off, don't fall. The one thing that sucks is, like, when abs fall off, like, into, like, the abyss, you do generally lose them. Because it's, like, based off a distance where you can pick them up or not. Which means that if they fall far enough away from you, you just lost points. On the same note, though, sometimes it's really hard to kite enemies away from that, or you just don't realize that when you kill them, they're just right over the abyss. This one's a red seal. I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, did that say elephant? Were they hot at least? I don't know if that's a bad question to ask, but, I mean, were they at least attractive? Oh no, that's my first thing to ask. Crap. Oh, crap. I'm gonna avoid the elephants for right now. I ain't gonna be able to do much. I am really planning on playing that game, honestly. The more I see it, the more I want to play it. Like, literally, I was going to watch, like, one of the YouTube streamers stream it, but I was like, you know what? No. No, I think I'm going to play it at this point. Might as well just hop in. Like, it's one of the few Pokemon games in recent memory where every time I hear about it, it's just positive. Just positive. I've yet to hear someone go, meh, reused animations, meh, PlayStation 2 trees, meh, same game for the last 9 years. Nothing like that. Oh, I see, I see. I actually think I can handle the elephants a little bit. A little bit, crap. They're still rough to deal with, it's just Monica. I'd rather be Steve. I'd rather have Steve, but no, all I can do is turn into a monster, and that's useless in this game. Maybe it's not actually super useless, but, like, at least you have to put in more work than what's worth it. Oh, great, the elephant's trying to fuck me up, too. Okay, this kind of sucks. I'm trying to kill this thing that I know I can kill easily. But the elephant's just like, that's my friend. You're hurting Charlie. How dare you? Listen, it's priorities, you know? If you're getting your ass kicked, if they're attractive, doesn't that at least make it a little worth it? Even if only a little bit. Oh, crap, I haven't been doing any of this. Crap, I somehow forgot about this. Cycle and scale. Crap, I gotta, like, I have not been putting stuff into this. So now I gotta put, like, a ton of points. We're gonna be busy building up. But listen, the best way to put it is, I have my priorities straight. I just have my priorities straight. That's all it is. I wonder if I'm getting to the point, though, where I'm going to start needing to work on other weapons to make other weapons better. So either I could work on Cyclone Scale or just go ham on Smash. Thing is, though, I need to go ham on Scale anyways, so I might as well just go on ham on Smash. Plus, I think she could use that stat. Make her weapon a little more... I don't know. Good against rock enemies and stuff. Thank you for the drink. I just coughed. Did you hear it? Did you hear the cough and that's why you're giving me the drink, or is it just a coincidence? Because if you heard me cough, I apologize. I'm trying. I'm trying really hard to be a professional streamer and muting as the coughs come. You don't know? Okay. Probably a coincidence then. I'll take a coincidence. Yeah, I knew I was going to need more Smash. What about you? Dear God, you haven't even leveled up yet. I want to tell you you're wrong, but... that is, when people love those, like, super popular streamers, they typically are like, ooh, coughing ASMR, chewing as ASMR. Like, something about saying cute anime girls making those noises just makes it all the better. Oh, those are the girls. I like the blue-haired one. The face paint's a little weird. I think I bet they were doing a whole Kabuki style thing. Like, they even got the pose going, so they're probably doing, like, a Kabuki playstyle something. The Misfortune Sisters. Wait, the blue-haired one? Not the pigtail one? I would assume the pigtail one was the younger one. The blue-haired looks like a middle sister. Yeah, you see, you're agreeing with me. Like, what the heck? Okay, well... That's what she said. Oh, well. Fair enough, I guess. I really need to work on her. If I might do some grinding later tonight. It's not like I'm actually watching TV. I really am just watching other streams. And I might just grind a little. Just to get some of the weapons caught up. Max, I think, is actually evened out fine, but it's just her, I keep wanting to call it ring, but I think it's actually referred to as a Brazzard. Or Brazzard? The fuck's a Brazzard? Brazzard. I'm just gonna call them rings. I need to level up her ring, though. Her rings are not doing too hot. Do I have the key? I don't. Crap. Frick. So I still have to kill something. I really want to play the new Pokemon game, though. I keep hearing such good things about it, but I have like $11 to my name, so you know. You know. I will. As soon as I get paid, I think it's Saturday is when I get paid. Saturday's the 5th, right? If it's... yeah. So it's either I'm going to get paid then, I might get paid a little earlier, but I doubt it. But it's going to be like the first thing I do. Unless I need to buy a new headset. And then I'm doing that. But then I'll get the game. Though it's probably going to be a smaller check too. I should still get me something though. I'm going to have to kill an elephant, aren't I? Dear God, I'm going to have to fight elephants. Oh, dear God. I need to keep more bombs on hand. I can do a few hits. I can stun it, but I don't know where in the... what exactly causes the stun. Yeah, I really want to play this game. Random Pokemon is fucking up Lux, and I need to see what's going on. Like, what was it? The first time you mentioned getting your, you got your butt kicked was by a Munchlax. Now you're telling me a Togepi is kicking your butt? Bro, do you need to talk? It better, if you catch it, it better have some high stats. I was getting a little too scared. I kept hitting the guard button. Except I didn't hit it when I needed it. Like then. I need to leave after this and like get some healing items. I've been hoping I could find another pond. Seriously, do I actually have the meat and I just don't know? No, I don't. I forget which one I need. The XP share isn't as obnoxious in the game. To be fair, from what I've seen, there's a lot of stuff you can do in the game to earn experience. So, I think it works out in a way. Like, it's balanced out for that. Because, like, you can just literally throw your Pokemon to go get something and they earn experience. Catching something earns experience. Like, you honestly could do a ton of leveling without ever hopping into a fight. I'm certain the fights help, but it's not as much of a requirement as, like, other games. There is a healing spot. Nice. I'm gonna run past you. So, yeah. Oh shit, there's a golem. I think I'm gonna be really funny about it though, since I know how to get EVs, and it seems like it's really easy to get the EVs you want in it. I'm gonna make a whole evolution team for once. Like, I always joke about doing it, but then I never do. I'm gonna make a whole team of evolutions. Like, I'm gonna have a Sylveon, Flareon. I was gonna say Vaporeon, but I've learned things about Vaporeon that I don't want to discuss. Thanks to Azure. But yeah, Umbreon, Espeon. You think you just suck at Pokemon? I mean, from what I've heard, I think this one's my... listen, don't worry about it, actually. He showed me a copy pasta about Vaporeon. I might be mentally scarred. Yeah, because he raided somebody and they were talking about it, and I was like, what the frick is that about? And then he linked me, and I knew true despair. And now I don't want a Vaporeon! Shit. Lux, I could have warned you about that, because you know every time I've been talking about like stuff like, oh hey, Tifa's trending on Twitter. Oh hey, Nier's trending on Twitter. Also recently, because you know, Baiken released for Guilty Gear, I'm pretty excited for that, I looked on Twitter. Wow! For people being like weirdly uppity on it, there's a lot of pervs on there. Pokemon was probably the worst one to look up, though, Barrow. Oh no. Was it a Bidoof? I know, right? I don't typically complain. I appreciate the art sometimes, but also when I'm clicking a video game character to find out where they're trending, I'm not looking for their boobs, you know? I just wanted to know why they're trending. Why am I seeing them in various precarious positions? Not at all what I was actually wanting at that immediate moment. Also, I'm in public. I need to plant 15 trees. And Pokemon's a little worse about that type of stuff. Okay, so... I guess I should go ahead and plant 15 trees. 15 trees. How many can I plant? Or make? 11. I might wait on that. Do I know anything else? I still don't understand how to get the lower prayer site. It doesn't tell me. I'm already set to get La Chow. But that's not really enough. Oh, right. I need to go, shop. Let me just... And actually, while we're at it, I think I'm gonna go pick up the one girl. God, I can't remember her name. There's a character I have to pick up. There's still a couple I actually have to pick up, but, like, it's specifically... Coriny? Yeah, we have to go find her. And she's somewhere in Palm Brinks is all I know. There's like 3 hiding spots for her. I don't know if it's like a like you play multiple times or she just has 3 different spots. Is the crackling back? I swear to God, if it's back. It's totally back. Hang on. Why? Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I saw when I watched Azure stream it, I was like surprised by the amount. Oh, I didn't know about this item. I was surprised by the amount of side quests there were. Oh. I didn't know I could look at stuff as Monica. And it would give different results like that. I should run around as Monica more. It's just that Max takes the pictures. Okay, so... I don't need to go back to Polly, right? There should be some dude in here. Ah, there's a Baker's Apprentice there. Ah, thank you. While we're here, since I don't plan on fishing anytime soon, I will eventually to get Fabio or Freebio, whatever his name is. Bone Reaper Saddles for 250, not bad. I'll take that. Is there anything else I can sell? I don't think so. I could probably sell the holy water. I probably shouldn't have sold the holy water. Oh well. Alright, let's go see. If I remember right, And you remember 2 locations she could be hiding. One's in one of the houses, either her house or Claire's. And the other one's actually in Max's house. If I remember right. I could be very wrong, and this will be interesting. I don't even know when we'll need her for a town. Though I feel very weird with the idea that we're going to literally pick up this girl and then drop her in a house in the middle of nowhere to go live out the rest of her life. Yeah, I heard about that. Though from what I've heard, it's not as bad as it seems. Like, you can complete it without completing everything. You get points for completion. Like, it's still grindy, but it's not like you have to do every single thing to have them listed as complete. There's just like a point total or something like that. From what I was understanding. I looked up a tips video. So she can look up stuff to, like, get research on Monster Memo, but, like, most of these books I've been reading have been, like, nada. So she's... Up there she is. Crap. Also, are you really playing hide and seek if you're just standing there? Oh, you found me. But can you find me again? Ah, fuck. We have to go to Max's house. I'm certain it's Max's house. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd time, though, and I don't remember the 3rd time. What's the 3rd time it's Max's house? Also, is this child breaking and entering? I mean, I've been doing that this whole game, but I'm a protagonist. I can do that. I did put the sheriff in the train, though, so maybe she'll be fine. Problem is, I don't remember where in Max's house. If she's not here yet, then I have to figure that out and then come back to Max's house. And Max's house is big, so that's lovely. Clock Gold Store show window. I don't have Gold Store. I know that. Okay, I'm starting to think there's some weird conditions. I can't seem to get info from all this stuff I've been getting info from. Like, it's all about monster research, but everything's like... Monika's like, I don't understand what's being said. I'm like, okay. Then why is it saying monster research memo? I have so many questions. Excuse me, maids, butlers, have you seen a lost sassy child? I'm pretty sure her father should be worried. Actually, her father should really object to us taking her on an adventure. Actually, we take both his kids. Because Donnie's the other kid, right? So... does that man not care? I mean, to be fair with Donnie, Donnie already lives in the sewers? I thought I saw an exclamation mark there. But still? Then again, he seems kind of like an ass, so maybe I'm overthinking this. Seriously, where's the kid? I'm gonna have to Google this, aren't I? See, the thing is, I don't think she'd actually travel too far from this area. I don't think it's like she'll be in another part of town. But I'm also like, one more house, like, look around before, like, I'm just gonna be like, nah. See, I could have swore she hid here, too. I might be overthinking that, though. It might just be that she, like, just shows up there. This is going to end up being too much walking around if I'm not careful. I'll check the church real quick. I don't think she shows up in the church, but you never know. There's a book. Holy Emblem, Saints Writing, Jurek. Yeah, I don't got any of that. I like how everyone thinks that all these people are away on a trip, when no, I have no desire to bring them back. We're trying to fix the future. Okay, I'm Googling it. I don't... Nah, okay, so... I don't even know how to say her name. Corny? 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 I'll call it Core. Okay, so... Dark Cloud 2... Oh my god. She was in Max's house. She's apparently in his bedroom. That's creepy. Though, to be fair, if I was playing hide and seek with somebody, my room would be the last place I'd look. I would look there last. So wait. Where's Max's room? Did I miss that? I think I missed that. I think that was the only room I didn't check. I think I forgot Max's room. That's great. I'm a gamer. Alright, she hides in the corner near his bed. Did I forget this door? I think I forgot. Is it this door? It's totally this door. Yep. There's the lost child. Oh, you found me. I'm getting a bit tired of this now. Hiding's actually really boring. Oh well, let's go off on an adventure then. Hide and seek is just for little kids. Okay, you child. Anyways, please give me all the angel coins ever. I know I need you, but you're too expensive. I need money. And I have no money. I need to grind for money. And just materials. Well, first I need to get her in my party before I do anything else. I might just go ahead and jump into the dungeon again right after, though I think I need to heal Steve. Because I don't have enough to make the trees, and that's the only thing I know I can do. Hi, Dr. Dell. Always get angel coins or sell hair ornaments. For Monica? They look too expensive right now. I was going to buy one, but they look too expensive. Add to party. She has a face that looks so lost. I was going to head straight to the dungeon, but if you do that, it won't let you save, and I don't want to do that. I do miss being able to save from the menu. It's a little weird. Dark Cloud 1, you just saved from the main menu. But in Dark Cloud 2, you have to go up to these magic floating books to save. Not sure about the logic there. It's just funny, because I feel like this game requires it even more. That, like, you could save whenever. Like, at least it tries. You can save in the dungeon map if you go in like this. I'm sorry, give me a sec. Like right here, I can save. But it would just be more convenient the other way around. Defeat all enemies only using Monica's sword. But I have to use her rings. Though her sword is really good right now. That's not gonna work, crap. Yeah, I need to go back, because her... What is the stat difference here? Let me see. 41... 24. It's really making that much of a difference? Like, the damage she was doing with her rings was abysmal. Just full-on abysmal. Like, it needs oomph. Okay. I got cold, which is weird. I mean, it's getting colder lately. Okay, there we go. That's some good damage. Could have been better, but I'll take it. At least it's some experience. I'm going to definitely have to go back to the forest. Maybe even just the first dungeon. It'd be quicker at least. Crap, you're right. It's February. Yeah, this month feel like it went by quick. So I guess I was kind of dead for half of it, right? also need to get a lot more kills in with Steve. I need to get him those guns and the roller skates. Oops, not what I wanted to do. I always forget which one switches. Healing. Crap, no. No, all the experience fell. Oh, that's lovely. See, I was just talking about that. Cool. Flame or Cyclone? Which one was I working on? I guess I'll go Flame. Could always do both. Actually, I am curious about something. Two Cyclone, because I want to see if the element changes. Oh, it does. Interesting. Okay, it did not need to knock down that much health. Come on, game. Come on. Get away from the edge a little bit. Or don't, it's fine, I guess. Oh, my weapon still went up. Let's see, what you need? What you need, baby? Smash. Lots and lots of Smash. Maybe I should make it play Smash Brothers. That was terrible. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't say that. Still needs more Smash. This is about to be a blunt weapon with all the Smash I'm putting on it. Yeesh. And it still wants more Smash. Oh, right, it can heal. Sword go Smash. Right? Okay, I love that that enemy totally didn't react to me at all. I was literally shooting it, and it was like, whatever, bro. So was that one. Like, you're a ram. Charge at me. Get get revenge for me putting bullets in you, please. Oh, not you. Oh, that could have been bad. Steve's about to die. The problem is, like, it's not just that his fuel is his health, it's also, like, how long he's out. And it drops down slowly, so you really don't want to... You really don't want that to die. He only has 3, so it's either he takes a hit or he's out too long and he's done. I'm not going to take care of that, but I'd be really happy if I had something to throw at it. I don't. Ooh. I could have attacked. I should have attacked. That's fine. I don't think I found the Geostone yet. I need to make sure I find that. Shit, he scared me. Goddamn clown actually scared me this time. I wasn't expecting it. Alright, I was going to ask, but I'm pretty sure if I ask, everyone's just going to say red again. So I'm just going to pick red and save us the question.
Here you are.
Silver ball. I think that's good for materials. Dear God, I was not expecting a jump scare. What's stupid is he showed up before. And I didn't jump. Like, I really wasn't expecting him that time. Life element. Oh, hey, I think I need that for the trees, so that's good. I think I need water element too, though. Oh, dear. I was way too stubborn to get killed with my gun. Oh my. Oh my. No. I got a log though. I just want my gun to level up so I can feed it into my other gun. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently. Except for the Rams. They'll eat bullets all day. They just think it's delicious at this point. It's my only guess. So, I'm trying to get this ready for Jurak Gun. But I need to see what the build-up is. Exorcism, Scale, and Lightning. It looks like Exorcism's the lowest stat, so I'm guessing it's going to need to be higher. It's already decent, though. What's the other ones, though? Scale and Lightning. Those are already pretty high on this, too, I think. No, they're not. Oh. Let's put 2 Lightning on, and then I'll put a Scale on. This weapon will be the first time I think I've broken down a weapon, because it's really easy to single out a weapon and just use it for the entire game. Just building up. Relatively. Like, I'm guessing if I go further in, like, grabbing other weapons to make it work is needed. I don't know. It felt like it was more required even early on when I was playing. Like, I was constantly breaking weapons to put into other weapons to try and get somewhere. But I don't feel like that's happening as much right now. Like, these are the same... This is the same gun and wrench I've used since the beginning of the game. I've just used them so much that they're at this point. Monica had the same Brazzard, but that might actually be a problem in itself, because the Brazzard hasn't been doing well. Outside the fact it can steal. Her sword isn't, but that's just because that one weapon chick really just did not care for what I was giving her. I could have swore you could have showed her any, like, upgraded weapon, like, that's been upgraded far enough for her, but apparently she wanted one really upgraded, so it was just easier just to level up the weapon she gave you. I'm skipping you. Maybe I can do some cuts. No, I need, I don't know if Steve's going to be able to finish the fight, though. Oh, that's my boy! Oh! I didn't realize that was the last one. Well, nice. Wait, did I pick up the Geostone? I swear I didn't. And if I leave, I have to do this floor again to get it. I have the thing that shows whether you picked up everything or not. The maps in this game, in this one, are a lot bigger than they were in the first game. Like, I'm genuinely having to travel half the map right now just to see if I got everything. Yeah. If there was one, I picked it up. I guess I just don't remember. While we're here, let's break stuff. I found bread. Why is there rock in bread? I don't know, but rock bread is awesome. That reminds me of Kid Icarus Uprising, when Verity made fun of Pit for eating food off the ground because, you know, the health items would be on the ground. And he's like, floor food gives you health. Best line in the game. Floor food gives you health. It was so good. They made all the characters fun. It was just so hilarious, but I don't know, not it to like a fault. Like, I've actually went ahead and replayed the game once because, like, I enjoyed it that much. I'd love to go back to it, but it's really awkward to play. Like, it's fun, but the way they set up those controls, if you don't, it can give you a wrist ramp. It's very awkward. Okay, so I need 20 culture points. Do trees help with that? Three Forest Dew, 2 Earth Elements, 4 Water Elements. I'm not going to remember that. I'm not going to remember it. I just realized I think you guys can hear me chewing my ice. I'm sorry. I have this bad habit of, like, anytime my drink gets low, as I'm drinking it, I just start eating the ice. It doesn't even have flavor. It's just ice, but I have this weird habit of chewing it up. Yeah, like, it's not even when the drink's finished. It's like as it's getting low. So I think it was 3. I can't remember which element needed what, so I'm just going to get 4 of all the ones I think I might need. Oh, I should sell the bait again. I'm going to really regret that when I need to start fishing. Okay, good. I think I overbought stuff, but that's fine. So, trees. Oh, if it let me, my goal was to place them around the perimeter of areas. You need to be careful because you gotta keep everything balanced on these places. Or else they'll try to change in the future you don't want. Am I placing trees just so that way they'll have to get taken down later? So it says 4 is higher. God damn it, which one's 4? Ah, this one was 4. Nope, can't put that one there. I was going to put that one there, but it's going to mess with the, weight. There we go. So did that mess with culture at all? It did not. So I need to get 20 culture points. Well, what if I give the chef dude a little cart to help out with selling? And nope. Like, you know, he needs to carry around the food. And I'll give a brick chimney to the house. No idea where to put the chimney, though. It's right here. Wait, how did that mess with the weight? Crap, which one's 3? It only got it up to 16. I could just make a whole other house. Okay, so... Well, actually, I can see which ones I'm on. Okay, so this one's 3. I should go ahead and make the house if I'm going to. I need glass material. What's bad is it says move two people, but you need to move two specific people. I can't just move random people. I just don't remember what all the different stuff is. Like, all I remember is the restaurant. So I'm worried about... I don't know. I'll have to rearrange later. The trees are either going to majorly help me or ruin me, I swear. Oh, hey, that actually worked. And there was a change in the future. Let's take a look. I think all that's going to happen is the little prayer site at least, but maybe the bridges will be there already. Which hopefully, because then I can pick up the little treasure chest. Yep, got the bridges. So now we have the fun part of looking around the bridges. If I remember right, this area kind of sucks for looking for these little chests because they kind of blend into the area. So it makes it a little hard to tell where they're at. Like, you can... I think I've even passed them on this bridge. On these bridges, because they blend in so well to the bridge itself. Yeah, there's supposed to be buildings here, but I can't remember all the buildings. I feel like Parn needs to be here, though. I think Parn does. Because I remember early on, dude needs a purple house. He's very... Oh my god, I did! You see right here, I passed by it. It blends in so well. What are you... What's even in you? Witch parfait? Cool. But Parn is weird. He's like, my roof has to be purple. Like, his house wasn't even that purple in the first place. He's being nitpicky. I mean, to be fair, I'm moving him out into the middle of nowhere, but that's beside the point. He agreed to this journey. I did it again. I need to, like, hug the sides. Should probably actually use the items I got. Although, real quick before I do, I want to see what else I need to get Lao Mein. Or Lao Chao, I guess. Yeah, it's Lao Chao. Why did it say Lao Mein? I guess I'm hungry. So I need, again, I need 2 people. It says... Crystal Prayer Site restored for the one, but I don't know how to... But that's for Starlight Temple. I do need Starlight Temple restored, though. Frick. I feel like I'm going to need a church or something, because I feel like Bruno's going to need to move in. Like, if there's a temple, its origins would probably be a church. I'm just assuming. Okay, so Fruit of Eden, Max, and then Monica. I feel like the amount of apples I'm getting is not even, which has me wondering if I missed one. Okay, and a witch's parfait. So Max's potato pie is pretty exclusive to this game, but I find it interesting Monica likes witch's parfait, which was what the genie ate in... Oh, not what I meant to do. With the genie, Ruby, or as we called her, Sherazard, ate in the Dark Cloud 1. I'm assuming it's just a reuse thing, like they didn't know what food to make her favorite, so they just made one of the previous items that would make sense for her. Who knows, maybe it'll get explained later. I just find it interesting. So I can... I want to get the guns. I'm sorry. Next, I'll either get the shield kit or the roller feet. I don't know which. It'll just depend. Anyway, Steve, I got a present for you. Yeah, now you're loaded. Yeah, my boy. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but I'm still excited. We get to shoot with Steve. I don't know if he's going to be very effective with it, but at the very least, maybe he'll stay alive better because I can stay at least a little out of range. Also, I should consider making the clown body. Oh, dear God, no. Needs way too much stuff. Like, excuse me, would you like to spend all the money you have to make that possible? No, I would not. Thank you. And goodbye. Oh, good thing I did upgrade, Steve. This is a Max exclusive floor. Kind of sucks. Max gets access to Steve when it's his own floor, but Mononoke can just turn into crappy monsters. Again, maybe I'm missing the meta on that. Maybe the monsters are amazing if you use them right. Ouch, ouch. You know, I'm gonna... I guess it's bugging me. Like, my health items and stuff should be the first thing I see. Close enough. Oh my god, these things are kicking my butt. Okay, eat some cheese instead. The dragons were not happy with me today. Which is unfortunate. All I want to do is be their friend as I shoot them. Not asking for much. Like, just let me shoot you. We'll be right as rain. So I'm wondering if I should be using the hammer more, but I really want to level up my gun. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ah! Well, at least I found the geostone. Oh, but problem is if I die, like, that's kind of it. I'm switching to Z for a sec. Let's test out his new weapon. Ooh, that's nice. You know what? Let's run around as Steve. Oh, but I shouldn't actually run around as him because like I'll waste his energy. Yeah, I like this. We're going to get you those roller skates, buddy. Like you've always dreamed. Unless you die. I should probably get him the shield expansion kit first. I think he needs that first. He dies way too quickly. I think I only need 700 for it, so I'm really close. No, I only need 600, so I can pick that up next. But I should start building up for, the whatchamacallit. Man, I'm drawing blank. Oh, the roller skates. Wow, I was just talking about it. You wouldn't believe it, though. I think you can eventually get him a katana. That'd be cool. If it hits good. I got standard still. Honestly, I'll have to see against harder enemies, but the guns hit really well. Like, really well. Oh, no, Steve! You needed those points! Oh, Steve. Crap, there's another one shooting at me. I can't get greedy with my attacks. Fudge. Well. That's awkward. Kind of embarrassing, really. Well. Nothing to do but try again. I'm probably going to use Steve again. He was getting a lot of XP and he needs it. Yes, I know, no Monica. I could buy an item to break the seal, but I don't think it's worth it. Outside of very few floors. And even then. Like, don't get me wrong, I guess it would be handy on this floor, but still. Nice. Very much turning this area into a cakewalk. I think there's a lot of grinding I could do off stream, which did help out my Dark Crowd run. Which did help out. I need to keep remembering to throw these rocks, though, because, like, there might be Ripod fuel in them. I ate that hit when I shouldn't have. Thus, I need the Ripod fuel. Wait, if I hop into the... Can I hop into the coin as Steve? Is that a thing? Nope. Phooey. Well, at least I know it'll be an angel now. That sucks, though. I could have used the healing on Steve, but I guess that's not healing, that's just refueling. Whatever, game. The music in this area is so chill. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Like, Steve can die in any second. That's lovely. No! I couldn't dodge! Steve! Oh... I'll finish what you started, buddy. And once again, I'll have to leave floors just to go restock him. I'm making progress, slowly but surely. That was another thing with Dark Club 1. I was going floor to floor to floor, and this one, I'm not doing that as much. Like, I usually do one floor, and then I go back to town. Have I not gotten the floor key yet? About the Geostone, I could probably just leave. I have not. There it is. Oh, do I want the... No, I don't want it that badly. I don't... No, I don't want the treasure chest that badly. Maybe I'll get the other one. But I don't need that No. No, I'll just leave. That's way too much of a walk. Steve's dead. I'm sad. I'm gonna go home. Go home. Eat some cheese. More than Steve. Then Cedric will fix Steve, and we'll all be happy again. Now, I swear, if one of these things is Ripod fuel, I'll go attempt to kill the last of the enemies. It wasn't, though, so nope. We leaving. No, I actually did want to leave, dang it. If I remember right, we're coming up to a boss fight right now, too. So it'd probably be a good idea to get Steve back up. And ready. Stuart. Wait. Stuart? I need to have Stuart here? Shit. Isn't he... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But isn't he... Shit, is he the butler? Isn't he the one I need like 2,500 gilda for? Which I don't have. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong with this. Stuart? No. Oh, no. Oh, God. The dude that wants all my money? Like, I'm sure he's been a bro to me all his life. And taking care of me. Probably more than my father. Because my father's a piece of shit. But, bro. Yeah, it's Stuart. Ah! We're gonna have to grind for some money. I mean, I could probably get some back if I sell the Indestructible coin, but I need that for Donnie. Little twerp in his coin collection. And I only have 974. So I absolutely need to do some grinding. Well, is there anything else that I can do? It just says 2 people, but that doesn't restore the crystal parasite. Nope. Okay then. We're gonna go back to the station, fix up Steve, and I guess we'll go fight the boss. At least that should save Lynn, maybe? No, that's not it. I'm trying to remember. Something happens. I know that much. Yes, 700. I'm just gonna get the shield kit. Yeah. Sleepy times. Good night, Rin. Enjoy your sleep. See you next time. Up, drink. This might be my last drink. Yeah, getting kind of low. But thank you and good night. Bum 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 bum. See if I'm right. Bargas Valley. Sounds familiar. It might be that I'm not able to do anything here yet. There's a lot of weirdness in this game. Oh dear God, this is where speed is at.
Anything here?
No.
It's a dead end. But it feels like something should be here.
So I took the wrong path earlier, I guess, and now I need to go this way. Not this way. I think it's more like this way. Maybe, I don't know. But I do need to take another path. Man, I just got Steve fixed up and I have to do a Monica seal again. Let me use Steve. I want to get him the roller skates. He's been such a good boy. Wait, is this the freaking... Is this the elephant one? God, I'm gonna be annoyed. I can already feel it. Yep. It's the elephant one. Sure, make me repeat the elephant one. That's fine. Yeah, we're not fighting the golems, though. Look, the golems are definitely a no-go. I think the elephants are the one with the treasure anyways, or the back room key, I mean. Unlike in Dark Cloud 1, where it's like random which enemy drops a key, Dark Cloud 2 is actually preset, so I already got what I needed. Because the elephant had it. I don't know if there's... why they changed that. To be fair, if you know, you know. Yeah, sure, just block the whole bridge, why don't you? I already went down the sun path, so I need to go down the moon path, so I have to find the other exit. Oh, there's a treasure over here. Also an elephant. I'm not dealing with it. Nope. There's the other exit I needed. Remember the first time I saw that meat, I was like, oh, I guess I need the stove for it. Nope, nope, a giant vulture will come and pick it up and you use it to get to another area. Why are we already on a non-healing one? That's stupid. Well, I plan on using Steve a lot anyways. Warrior in Starlight Canyon. It's okay. It is seriously cold. If I could reach, I'd grab my blanket, but not worth the effort. I think I heard something about it's supposed to snow in a few days. That's weird. Frickin', it's masked. No, this is actually a perfect opportunity for Steve. Quite cool in your house, too. I mean, I get it's that time of year, but yeesh. I moved to the warm lands for a reason. It's negative 21 outside. Yee, yikes. I have no right to complain. I don't think we're that bad. I don't think we're that bad. We're gonna get you those roller skates, buddy. It's weird, I felt my phone vibrate. What's even weirder is that I kept my phone in my pocket. I usually at least take it out when I'm home. I love how Monica holds it affectionately, but Max holds it up like a freaking Zelda item. Oh no, I think I'm cursed. Oh dear, that did way more damage than I thought it would. Jeez. I can't heal. Oh god, I can't heal. I forgot I can't heal on this floor. Crap. Like, if I'm gonna have to be real careful. I forgot. I think if I still find those, pawns, I'll be fine. But that's a whole other issue. Although, all I need to do is get to the exit. I actually have finished this area enough. Like, I got the Geostone, and I have the key. It's literally just a matter of getting out. Not that way, though. The Max Tribesmen are going to be a little too hard to deal with right now. I still have Monica, too. It's not like I'm out of options. I just want to get my boy those roller skates. Oh, we're actually really close to getting those roller skates. Roller skates. Blah. I need like 60 more abs. Which, remember? Need to heal my weapon up, though. Yes! Alright. Night, Lux. Enjoy your sleep. See ya next time, maybe tomorrow? I'll make the schedule tonight. We'll find out. But enjoy your sleep. So I'm definitely leaving because I'm getting those roller skates. I had one mission and it's been achieved. My bad. I thought I was fine for a sec, but then the cough came. I was fine until the Fire Nation attacked. Oh, that was a weak one. Wait, it doesn't look like it's counting the cart. Do I need to move that to a different house? Let me clean it up and see what happens. No, it still counts as it. It still counts it. It still counts it. No one said I talk good. I'd hope, at least. Okay, fixed and... Yes. And I should definitely get the next shield kit when I can. But until then... Okay, I was worried it was going to change anything. Yeah, we're going to skate around and shoot. It's going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and save and do another floor. Okay, let's try him out. Yeah. Oh, he dodges so good now. Look at him skate. Look at my boy. Ah, I messed up. I messed up bad. Yeah, I need to grind for her rings off stream, not like forcing it out like I was just doing. I was doing real well though, but I accidentally inputted the combination to lift and I was kind of screwed from there. Great, I'll have to leave again. I can't do multiple floors. I'm not a good enough gamer, I'm sorry. I'm just an okay gamer. Oh crap. As I'm dying. I was almost like, wait. I thought it was always supposed to be Angel. I wonder if there's any sort of revival item in this game. That'd really help. At least with Max and Monica. Because I could see one dying during a fight, and having access to the other at least to heal would make more fights doable. I haven't seen anything like that yet. Could be saving it for later. Trying to make sure that you're keeping both characters leveled before you get into the end game would probably be a smart idea. Because knowing me, I would just focus on the one. Heck, that's kind of an issue now, if you think about it. Max's wrench is fine, and his gun is great. Excuse me a sec. Monica's sword is the best. But her rings aren't keeping up. Like, I do kind of have trouble with balancing out the weapon usages. Usage? Can't talk. Crap, I'm sorry. Apologize again. Like, I'm heading for the mute button. I really am. Just that it already comes out as it happens. That actually might be a sign I should actually stop. Okay. Let's see. I was like, yeah, pick it up. I don't know. I don't remember if I actually got the key yet. No, I was looking at the wrong thing because I'm trying to build this up. Lightning and scale is very much what I'm working on. I think one more level and I should be able to move it over. Crap, what happened? Why is all my stuff down at the bottom again? Oh, right, because I died. Like, kind of makes that progress mute. Unfortunate. Just checking. I should honestly stop. Like, I'm coughing a lot. And it's late, but I kind of want to do one more floor, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that little extra progress here in a sec. I wasn't going to kill all the enemies on this floor either, but I think there's only one more left, so I might as well. I forget if there's any, like, necessary reward you get. It only really happens if you do it, whatever the requirement is, be it, like, you use a character's right-handed weapon, they're left-handed, or, like, just use items or the right part. There's even one for monsters, but that one sucks. Yep, that's the last one.
Alright. That takes care of you guys.
I love how my wrench doesn't even look like a wrench anymore. It's just a kind of little small mace with a bunch of drills in it. I do need to leave to heal Monica, but then we're gonna just hop back in. Like I said, one more floor for tonight. Just one more. And this won't be one of those things again where I go one more. No, one more time. No, one more time. And, like, an hour goes by. That could happen in the future. It's happened before. But that's not what's going to happen today. I just need to... Honestly, this looks like a good spot, too, because that's another one of those floors with different paths. Though I think this time, like, I need a key to go down a certain path. Like, I can't just go down. Cursed mask. I hope it isn't a bunch of those ones. Those mask guys I have to get around to like damage. If they are though, I have the roller skates, so it's less of a problem. We'll see. I wish I could preset it to where it just switches the like right pod all the time. I ate that hit when I shouldn't have. No, it's that dude. I could probably take him actually with the other characters, but Steve needs love too. I took a hit at the end, but yeah, that guy's pretty easy. He's pretty standard. I like to put... I have 3 categories for enemies. Standard, annoying, and big. Standard's fine for all the characters. Big is for Steve. Annoying is just annoying. Like those dragon things, the really cool looking dragon things, they're annoying. Because they do enough damage and they can take a lot of damage. No matter what you're doing. So that's annoying. Rams and this dude, normal. Big clown in a mech. Or rather, just small clown in a mech. Big. So we get Steve. We like Steve. Praise Steve. Ripod fuel, awesome. Speaking of annoying. They just do so much damage, it's kind of hard to dodge what they're doing too. Yeah, that dude went, like, down with, like, butter with, or rather, Monica's sword went through him like butter just now. It was beautiful. I worked really hard on this sword. It's gonna suck if I can't upgrade it. Which is a possibility. I have a backup sword I can throw the sword into, though. Which is why I think it will still be a thing, like, just throwing weapons into other weapons. I'm not complaining. It does kind of suck, though, because you feel a little bit more committed. Because, like, you can build them up easier. So when it can't build up further, or at least not far enough as you'd like, it makes you just kind of sad you're going to see the thing you've been using for a while. I don't know, like have you ever had a weapon like in an RPG where, like, yeah, you get a better one, but you've been using the one for so long, it feels like you're just losing a member of the party. It's kind of like that. Like, you use a really good sword for 10 hours, but then a really, really good sword appears, and you're like, I gotta change it. I don't have a choice. A wealth coin. Ooh. That could be good. Ooh. The wealth coin could be good. I don't know what to equip it to, though. It's kind of the only problem. Because I'm guessing it'll help me earn money, and that's needed. I might say put it on Max's gun, but I'm not too certain yet. I'm not too certain yet. I'm probably going to have to keep the wealth coin for a bit before I know what to do with it. I took my hand off my controller to mute my mic for a second. Totally messed me up for that fight. It was just a second. That's how it usually goes, though. Steve, thank you. Oh my god, I really love the roller skates. I don't even know if it makes me that much faster. It feels like it does. Even if minutely. At the very least... How do I put this? It makes dodging better. I noticed. Like, he gets around the enemies, so I guess he must be a little bit quicker. Even if it's like a small amount, it's enough that it makes a difference. Okay, bye. Why was that one so easy to kill? That's usually a lot harder. Oh my god, I thought I had the key already. Good thing that dropped. That would have sucked otherwise. Did I ever pick up the Geostone? Crap. I might have to go back. Let me circle back real quick. Because I don't think I did. Though I've been wrong before. It's not like there's a lot of area left. Yeah, it's acting like I have. There's only 4 enemies left. I could probably take them out. I think I'll do that. I want all that treasure. I think I'll just switch to Steve, though, if there's more of those dragon things. Well, I'm going to switch them anyways because of the clown robot. Yo-Yo Barrel. Okay. Yeah, just the Gemrons. Yeah, not dealing with those. Plus side, he should be able to upgrade Steve's, whatchamacallit, his, armor now. So that'll be the next thing I do. If you can heal my weapons, that'd be great. Fully restored my health. My health was already full. Oh crap, I was wrong about that being the last... those being the last enemies. Man, I would have been real confused if I killed the one. Yeah, Steve with the gun is kind of the best. Oh my god, 2 in a row? See, that would have sucked, because I used to, Like, if I was facing a hard enemy, sometimes I would open up the chest to see if a bomb would be in it. Could you imagine if I opened up a king mimic? Freaked out, so I went to open up another chest, hoping for a bomb, and, like, it's just another king mimic. Which is just what happened just now. Like, I handled that fine. Kid me. Kid me would have freaked out. I think the kid in me did cry just now. It's okay, though. It's okay. Okay. Oh, that's the dude who's left? Oh, I'm leveling up my gun, then. Eat my gun. He's kind of weird, but cool looking in a way. It's weird. It's weird. I said that twice. He's weird looking, but he's cool, kind of. Is more what I was trying to go for. Alright. We'll go back, we'll get Steve his, thing. I'm drawing a blank on it. Oh, we'll get Steve his, shield upgrade. And then... Actually, first, we should check to see, what we can, do in town. I know it wants me to get Stewart. I say that so offendedly. It's just annoying because you have to give him all that money. What's funny is I think you get the money back. Like, you get the money back. But the fact that I have to get up the money making a church... Oh, I think I was right. Okay, so let's go make that church. I need 4 glass material. I'm going to be stopping by there. So, I was right. I have to get Bruno here. We don't talk about Bruno. No. So first we'll talk to Cedric, then I need to get 4 glass materials. Why is that the rarest item? Maybe because it's not needed much? I think that's wrong. I've needed it a lot. I don't know if getting Bruno set up in the church, though, is going to be enough. Like, I don't think that's going to make a change in the future. I should still visit the future and see if there's any items. But I doubt it's going to be, there's going to be any major changes. Oh, shit, I do have enough. No, I don't. I almost have enough. Let me look back at this. Yeah, I could go get Stewart, actually. I didn't realize how much money I had. In fact, let's go do that. So, we need to go back to Palm Brinks. That's such a unique name. I don't get it, though. Palm Brinks. Like, there's nothing... I mean, I guess there's a big river, but it's not like palm tree. And I don't know what Brinks means. Maybe that's part of the problem. I don't know what Brinks means. It sounds cool, though. It's a cool name. I swear to God, if I come back up to him and he's like, I need 3,000, I'm just going to shoot him and drag him into the train. It'll be effective. It'd be cheaper, too. Oh, I only needed 2,000? Okay. So I think all I have to do is just leave and come back into the house, and he'll be, back. If not, we might have to wait a little bit. Yeah, he's back. They gave me 600 back. He's like, I know I put you through a lot of trouble. I'll repay the favor anytime. Like, yeah, whatever, old man. I really don't think you knew what you put me through. And by put me through, I mean just being utterly annoyed at you for way too many hours while I slowly collect the money, just naturally. I am going to need to grind for money, especially now. Like, how much do I got now? 1,116. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Is what it is. I want to see what his abilities are, too, while I'm at it. I don't think I'm going to use them over other characters. If anything happened to you, what would I tell your father? Well, he's right over there. Also, I don't know. You could have, ooh, I want the... You know what? I want the shoes. I want those... I want those shoes. They're like dragon shoes? Let you walk on hot floors. I don't know how true that is, but I like the look of them. I like the look of them. And I'm kind of going to go ahead and, wait, I haven't seen... Crap, I was gonna buy a hair ornament for Monica since I bought him shoes. But I don't think I can do that with her in my party. Oh, I bet if I send her back to the train though. She might have actually been in the train and I just didn't notice. I think I just didn't notice. It's either that one or this one. I'll buy one and then see how it looks on her. It kind of looks neat. It just doesn't match the rest of her outfit, but I'm not gonna double buy. Oh, so she does leave the train. My bad. Back to Valence Valley. I already got the glass pieces. The only problem is I'm worried he's gonna like ask for something weird, like I need a fence. He would be like that. He specifically just needs a church, though. I know that much. He's a man of God. Oh, wow. It didn't actually... I was worried that it was going to make everything move around weirdly, but it didn't. Where's... Ah, it's Priest Bruno. There's been a change in the future. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and move Stewart in. Let's see, this house is vacant. And that should make some good changes. Well, it didn't say it again, but there's at least a change. I don't think Lao Chao is going to be ready, though. I don't think he is. Which means no story progress just yet. I should probably double check the requirements when I get back. Okay. I got the crystal thingy set up. I don't know what Stewart has to do with that. Maybe it's something else. No, that's because I got Bruno there. What am I thinking? Stuart had nothing to do with that. Stuart will have to do with something later. I'm guessing some sort of clothing shop, maybe? Boy, the least you guys could do is leave some little treasure chests around. Preferably in an easy to find spot. Oh, wait. Can I take a picture of that? Oh, right. It's just the crystal isn't ready yet. Frick. Not that I saw, but I haven't given I haven't looked at my email yet today. I usually do that after stream, so it could be there. It could be there. That is important. I forgot about that. Frick. We were just talking about how because I didn't move states and I've worked at the same job for a year that my taxes should be easy, but oh right. There might be another document I made. Though I don't know if I've earned enough. Because I only, I haven't had a lot of time. So, we'll see, we'll see. I guess I should wait a few days to do my taxes. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, Okay, so, let's see. Analysis. Okay, see. Yeah, I'll check just in case. The Crystal Parasite set. The Sacred Gate Restored. It has to do with Stuart. I don't get that. Oh, wait. I just gotta get the culture up to 30. Should be able to do that pretty easily. Okay, so we are gonna make story progress. Oh boy. I think it'll be fun. We use I think Credit Karma to do it. It ends up being pretty simple on its website. It's just click, 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 click. Is Lachao made? Made. Is Lachao back? Yes, he is.
Look at that!
Hey, it's Lao Chow's Bistro.
I love how they don't even let me walk into the building. They're just like, there it is. Let's go.
Oh, it smells really good.
Oh. If she mentions something to me, I'll recommend her the website, and give her a link maybe. Because, like, it makes it relatively easy. The only issues you might have is, like, there's some weird questions that, like, I don't know how to explain. There's some weird questions that, like, unless you've done it before, you wouldn't know how to answer.
Yeah.
But it makes the process really easy. Like, you don't need to get, like, you don't need to pay for somebody to do it. Let me just check around the building. There might be a chest. It's probably a good thing I'm going to stop pretty soon because this place is going to make me hungry. I was going to run out of Monica, but I should run out of Smacks to take pictures. Not the music I was expecting. Oh my god, I don't even know what that is, but I want it. I like how he's saying it like, wow, you know, this is the place, but he says, wow, this is it. He sounds like this kind of shabby.
Something smells good. Let's check it out.
Like, bro, I thought this would be more.
Are you Lao Chow?
Yes, welcome. What can I get you?
Yeah, neither one sounds that excited.
Actually, we didn't come to eat today. We've got a friend that's very ill. She's in
They
bad
like heard
shape.
about this big fancy restaurant with a dude who serves food that can heal people, and they were like, "Yeah, it's kind of shabby though."
We want to give her your miracle dish so she can get better.
This dude has miracle dishes that can heal people, and this man's and these kids are just like, "We give it 3 stars."
Could you make it for her, please?
I see.
Also, that's not a fitting voice for him.
I wish I could help you, but there's a special ingredient I need to make my miracle dish.
A special ingredient?
To make my miracle dish, I need a white windflower. People say that it's extinct now. You can't find it anywhere at all. You used to be able to find them flowering in deep valleys.
A white windflower, huh?
I might know where to get that.
Monica, there's a chance that it might grow back in Starlight Canyon.
Yeah, it is the past after all. Okay, Lao Chow, we'll see what we can do.
Oh god, I think I have to play Speeda. I'll save that for definitely another time. We are not playing Speeda tonight. That needs to be something I do early on, not end on. That man's mustache is amazing. Wait. Is that his mustache or his nose hairs? Oh my god, I think that's his nose hairs. Oh my god, that man has rolled up his nose hairs. Special pecking duck. Ooh, that sounds good. Ever since that little stint I played of Yakuza 7, I've always wanted to try pecking duck now. The beginning of that game really hypes up pecking duck. I think that's it that I can get in here. Still, let's... Oh wait, what's up there? Maybe the lanterns too. Yep, Chinese lanterns. A child's trademark. Runaway dragon. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll finish the rest some other time. Alright. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Let me go ahead and save. Not too many of us, so I'll just go ahead and end. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to take tomorrow off or Wednesday. I might just not take another day off. I mean, I took Sunday off. And I feel fine. Worst case scenario, I'll take another day off later. But I feel fine. So, probably play this again. I still want to pick up Tales of Arise. Like I said, I just need to play it beforehand. So that might be like a Wednesday, Thursday night thing. Or maybe even just Friday. We'll just play a whole day of it. We'll see. Either way. Today was good, though. I think we made a lot of good progress. Yeah, I think we went well. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Toji. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you later. Alright. So yeah, hopefully pick up again tomorrow. We'll see. If not, I'll see you later in the week. And enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye. Crap, I just coughed in the last second. I just ruined the whole mood. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm sorry.